So it's interesting as I'm kicking around this idea of doing ascended masters energies. And there's one, I keep calling him Saint Germain, which is what he is known by. And previously I said ascended masters had been incarnated, had been embodied at one point. So I'm reading up on him before I do this because I don't want to like just sit there and go, no. So this guy was known as Count Saint Germain or Comte Saint Germain. He lived in the 18th century, so that's during the 1700s. Yeah. And he was an intellectual, and he also did a lot of mystical work. He was considered a prophet in one of the French courts. I think it was the one. It's one of the Louis. Yeah, like I can count them all off. Um, it was the one who was married to Marie Antoinette. I don't know, but but he was known for his mystical teachings. He even came forward to Edgar Cayce, who was one of the he's known as one of the sleeping he was known as the sleeping prophet. Edgar Cayce was early 20th century, and he would visit him and pass on information to him. So uh, Count de Saint Germain has been considered an ascended master because he was enlightened in some way. So I frequently see him when it comes to doing healing work. So we'll ask him to show up in that format in healing energy. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Inna Omea Omea Anna Omea Omea Omea. It is in your philosophy where you will find healing. If your philosophy, your approach to life requires that you be less than who you truly are, it is time to change that philosophy. It is time to embrace all that you are, being with Source, being of Source, being Source. There are many who have physical blocks to it, be it a situation or upbringing. Those thought patterns can be changed. Thought patterns, ancestral legacies can be changed. Just as you could sell off your family china or the family jewels, you can release these philosophies that have been passed down to you for whatever reason. Many of them are very outdated. So outdated because as one shifts their energy, they get to see more clearly. They see more clearly where the flaws in previous thinking have been. Those who are firmly entrenched in that flawed thinking may never change. That is their, this one says that is their problem. But that is their journey. if they continue to walk along that path, they will get those consequences as they shift and do and make decisions based on these outmoded thought forms, thought philosophies. But as you open up, break them apart, as one would say a geode, and you break it apart, and you can see what is worth retaining and what is worth releasing. Many of you will encounter those who say, no, we've always done it this way. You cannot cast aside your family legacy. Yes, you can. We encourage you to. If that legacy is harmful to you, is toxic to you, yes, it is all right to cast it aside. You will need to build up. You will find those who will support you in your growth, in your movement forward. Those you have left behind will tell you there are no others for you, that you are not good enough to be loved by others, and trust me, they are wrong. You are worthy of being loved by a group that is on their own journey, that are doing their own healing, and that are still supportive of you. Find those who are happy to spend time with you, that you are happy to spend time with. She has been giving these energetic samples so that you can tell what energy feels like and how it feels like to you. This is what we say to you. Feel the energy in your body. How does it make you feel? How does it express through you?